Guys, it's that time again. FabFitFun. Okay, I had to double check and make sure I was holding it the right way up. Guys, I have to tell you something. I know I am very honest with my reviews. I just tell it as it is. If there's stuff I can use, if there's stuff I can't use, if I think it's a complete waste, or if I really like something. Guys, one thing I'm going to tell you is if I really like something and I like a company, I will support that company. I did enjoy my first FabFitFun box so much that I was contemplating, I gotta tell you this, I was contemplating doing their annual subscription because you get to choose stuff sooner, it arrives sooner, and you just get more selection and stuff. So I was contemplating, guys, don't hover your finger over the button too long on the app because you will end up agreeing to it and they charge you immediately. It's not a complaint, it's just a, well, I committed to it. So with that said, let's get to it and see what all is in here. Now guys, I would set it up on my table, but I'm afraid opening it is going to end up blocking the camera somehow. Turns out I didn't cut all the tape. There was literally just one piece left. You know what? Forget that. I'm shifting stuff really quick. Okay, now that we're shifted, let's go ahead and show you the first thing here. I'm not going to show you the code, guys, because I have a $15 off your first FabFitFun box. There's a code on the back of this. Step into the sun. And you know what? This is only for new customers. The first person to comment down below that you are a new customer or that you would like to be a new customer and would like to use this code for $15 off, comment down below. Now guys, here's the thing. When you comment, you're going to have to keep checking back because this is going to be an honor system. We'll see how it works out this time. I will give you that code. If you prefer I email it to you, go ahead and drop your email down below and I'll send it to you that way. Otherwise, I will post it as a reply to your comment and I hope you see it faster than anybody else and use it and that everybody else is honest and does not try to take it from you. So I have that for that first comment asking for it. Remember to say please. Anyhow, the FabFitFun little catalog that they send with, this talks about a lot of the products that are in here. That's kind of what we discovered last time. This, I do believe, is just my invoice because I ordered some add-ons. Yep, sure did. I also ordered more add-ons afterwards because guys, you can add stuff to your cart on there and it does not charge until a certain date. I am notorious though for window shopping, especially like on Amazon and stuff. I add stuff to my cart all the time. But with FabFitFun, you do have to go back and remove it. Otherwise, it'll automatically check you out through your approved payment source. And yeah, their packing paper is fun polka dot brown paper. It's got all the, I don't know, the brown confetti paper in here too, which will go great for compost in my garden. Okay, this, guys, at this point, I don't fully remember what was an add-on and what wasn't. Oh, looks like I had just 2 items. That works. So one of them was a freebie. The other one was something I paid for. So this is part of it. It is a citrus squeezer. Basically, just think a small juicer. Great way to juice limes, lemons, and that stuff. I do not have one anymore, so I was kind of excited to get to pick that one. Now, guys, when you do the annual subscription through FabFitFun, you get to customize, I believe it's every part of this box. Whereas when you do quarterly or box by box, you get to customize a little bit less of it, and then they pick the remaining items for you. Okay, so we have Watermelon Burst Setting Spray. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what setting spray is. Dewy finish. Okay, so apparently it's to help hold, you know, I have heard of setting spray, but I didn't know that's what I was getting. I just knew it was a watermelon burst spray when I picked it. And I thought, well, I'm not a big fan of artificial fragrances, but I figured, you know, maybe I would go ahead and see how subtle this one is. You know, the ingredients are not perfect, but they're better than a lot of other things. I probably will go ahead and try this. More than anything, though, I'm probably going to give it to my oldest. Okay, now that I've just sprayed it across my office here. It does. It has a really pleasant watermelon spray. I don't know if I'm going to want that on my face or not though, just because I am sensitive to fragrances. But if I try it once and decide not to, like I said, I know my oldest will use that because she's into all sorts of stuff. Now this was my add-on. Guys, I'm having issues with my camera focusing here. So I'm just going to be doing a lot of manual focus and looking to the side so I can see that it's focused. Anyhow, I have had a lot of lymph drainage issues since last fall that I actually see an occupational therapist for, and I decided that this might actually be really beneficial for that. It was worth a shot. Was not badly priced, so there we go. This was the freebie. This is a confetti-filled beach ball. This is something where I was like, you know what, the kids will have a blast with that. Because that's just, yeah. This is a blush pineapple shaped ice mold. Guys, in the same way that you can make popsicles and whatnot for your kids using any kind of juice, you can do the same thing with ice cubes. Makes kind of a fun little treat. We're not a Jell-O family or any of that, so I can't really say I'd use this as a Jell-O mold or anything. But it's a silicone mold, so you really could use it for any of that. Oh, okay. Liquid IV hydration. Guys, a couple of the levels when you pick things, there's like multiple things in there. You don't necessarily get to customize every single item. You just pick from a grouping. And this is something I would almost guarantee you is on that line. It's something that I would not have picked personally, but it came as part of a grouping. I'd have to actually find the ingredients because I don't see them on the back. So one thing I do see though is that they're non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, made in the USA. It does not say it is nut-free, corn-free, or any of that. So I will have to look and see what the sources are in this, because it does say it's sodium, potassium, glucose, and water, but it does not tell me where those ingredients come from. So guys, you know what, here, I'm just going to show you. Okay, I'm going to pretend to show you because this doesn't want to open now. So it is, okay, there's 3 flavor packets in here. One of each flavor. There is lemon, lime, strawberry, and watermelon. So there is a lot of vitamins added to this. The very first ingredient though is pure cane sugar. Not really my kind of thing, honestly. And I know the hydration multiplier concept, it adds electrolytes to your basic water. So that way if you're becoming dehydrated or anything else, personally, I am a big fan of straight coconut water added to some pineapple juice. It cuts the flavor of the coconut water, and it gives you a good amount of electrolytes. So that said, guys, I have this packet. Yes, I have opened this. I am not going to touch the flavor packets inside it more than the one I just pulled out to read the ingredients on. But this is going to go in that stash of stuff that I have. Guys, we've officially crossed the 3,000 subscribers mark. I am going to be doing a giveaway. I have promised that once I hit it. I did not realize how much goes into coordinating it to comply with YouTube's guidelines, and as well as setting it up and doing that. I honestly thought it'd be a little more straightforward than it is. I don't think it's overly complicated, but it's my first time doing it, so I want to make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's and don't get in trouble. So that will be coming. That is a promise. I just cannot promise an exact date yet. Let's plan for it this summer at some point. So make sure you're sticking around so that you can catch that. Once I have this one down, I'm going to know how to do it more. Guys, I'm going to do more giveaways. It's fun. It really is. So with that said, we've got a fruit butter lip mask. This was one of the things I picked. There wasn't a whole lot of options in that category, but this one seemed good. Let's see. Guys, outside of some red dyes, this seems like a pretty solid ingredient lip-wise. Quality wise, it's a lip mask, fruit butter lip mask. It does have a lot of red dyes in it, so I'm going to question like how tinted it is, which is why I'm going to open this really quick if I can get it open. Okay, let's see here. Okay. It's pink. Okay, scent-wise, it just calls it a fruit butter. It's very subtle. You know, as somebody who's super sensitive to fragrances, it is. It's really subtle. I'm using a Kleenex to wipe it off my skin. Despite the fact that it's shea butter and olive oil and all of that, guys, it does not feel like greasy or anything like that. I think I'm going to like this stuff. That's not one my teens are going to get a hold of. That will be mine. Okay, moving on. Let's keep the show rolling. This is a wine tumbler. I already know that one, but I don't remember the look of it. It's a corksicle. 9 hours cold, 3 hours hot. I love the metallic sheen in this. Again, let me adjust that. I really like that. This is something, it's not like I drink a lot or anything, but on occasion, a nice glass of wine is nice. We live near, I say near, about 45 minutes away from Prairie Berry Winery, which if you've never heard of it, I suggest you look it up. They've won a ton of awards. They have some really popular flavors. It's a destination. Guys, it's not just about the alcohol or anything. They have an amazing little restaurant in there that serves some gourmet foods, but they also do a lot of events. Shawn and I a couple years ago went to a wine and beer pairing. It was a 6-course meal with the main course being beef Wellington. They had scallops and like, you name it. It was amazing. Okay, so guys, you're gonna learn a little something about me here. This is the Ray Dunn Guac and Salsa Bowl Set. If you have seen any of the ads for this FabFitFun box, everybody's showing the box set and you're seeing me cringe because I went to open this. It's full of styrofoam. Some people have a problem with chalkboards. Some people have a problem with other things. I personally have a very big problem with styrofoam. I'm very gingerly pulling these adorable little wooden spoons out. I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to edit this portion out because you guys don't need to see what happens next while I get rid of the styrofoam. Okay guys, now that I've recomposed myself and gotten the willies out, although I'm still getting goosebumps here and there because styrofoam really bothers me, I have pulled the bowls out and pitched the box with the styrofoam a long ways away. There's a guac bowl. There is a salsa bowl. They are 2 different sizes, but that's okay. And guys, these feel, that's it. It says, may get in hot microwave, dishwasher safe, made in China. They're I'm going to bet they're ceramic. Almost has that stoneware feel, but not quite. Which, guys, this kind of stuff is really awesome if you use it properly. If you put these kinds of items in the refrigerator for a while first, especially with your guac or your salsa in it, it'll actually cool this down enough. It will keep those items cold longer. So, little trick if you didn't know that. I do like, though, that they are different sizes because, I mean, you don't typically put out the same amount of guac as you do salsa, but this would be really cute with, for like a summer party or something like that. The wooden spoons, these appear to be bamboo, which you would wash them like any other bamboo spoon you have. I love using our wooden bamboo spoon for various things in the kitchen. It really comes in handy. They work really well for certain projects. So I'm going to set that there. Got a couple more things to show you, so let's keep moving. Okay. Okay, guys, this particular box, I'm just going to go ahead and say, makes me look like a serious drinker. I'm not. These are just the choices that were available. And I thought, you know, that might be kind of fun to have on the chance I ever use it. So this one is a Society 6 wine chiller. Let's be honest. It's a glorified insulated tin. not knocking it or anything. I'm excited for it. It's got directions on the back of the box that say add ice cubes, put me in the freezer for extra chill, and then add a wine bottle. So basically it's an ice bucket, is what it is. And you stick the wine bottle in it. It's going to keep everything cold longer. Now this in South Dakota could still come in handy in the summer, but if you live in places like, hey Andy, down in Arizona, then, you know, this could come in really handy if you're sitting out and enjoying a chilled bottle of wine. You don't want to go on warm really fast. Because it's, you know, I'm not a fan of putting wine, having it go warm and cold, warm and cold. It's not good for it. Messes with the flavor, messes with the wine. So something like this, really cute. The colors are really subtle on it. I didn't get a choice of color, so I don't know if there were other options. But either way, goes with my corksicle. I'm going to drop one inside the other and set those there. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, hey, check it out. There was something else that goes with my corksicle. It is a silicone corksicle straw. I'm going to put it back in the box so I don't lose it, but that goes right in there. Can't say I've ever drank wine through a straw. Then again, who says that has to be for wine? I can put any chilled drink in it, stand out, visit with the neighbors, and I don't have to worry about my drink going warm in my hands. And then another cute thing, and I will dig through the paper here in just a sec, but I think this is the last item. This adorable melamine tray. Now, for anybody who's unaware, and I do believe this is melamine. Okay, there's no care instructions on the back of this. So it does say that this is dishwasher safe on the packaging. But I do believe on the website it said it was melamine. If it is, guys, do not microwave this. Even though it doesn't look like it, melamine is not microwave safe. It will spark and it will start a fire. Just don't do it. It's a bad idea. I love melamine bowls and all of that, but my grandma grew up having them, or I grew up with my grandma having them, I should say. Anyhow, I think this is an adorable tray. It's not big enough to put a lot on. You could do one of two things though. You know, you could scatter some cheese and crackers on this to go with your salsa and your guac. You could actually use this on your dresser, put some jewelry and stuff on it. I actually have a teen daughter whose birthday is in a couple of days. She loves fruit themed items, especially pineapple and lemons. So I'm kind of thinking this might actually become a birthday gift for her for exactly that. She can use it on her dresser to put some of her favorite little items on. And that looks like it's it. Guys, there it is. I hope that I can get this edited down and it's not too crazy long. But that is my FabFitFun box this time around. I got it earlier this time since I did that annual subscription. I need to double check on their website if there is a referral code anywhere. If so, I am going to drop that down in the description box below. So if you were not the first person to claim that code for $15 off, please feel free to go down and use my referral code or link, whatever it is, down below if I was able to find one. And hopefully that will also give you a discount still. Like that would be really nice if that were the case. And because the code that was printed on that card, I'm going to double check it here, is very legitimately a printed code. It's not a generic one. So I'm betting it is a one-use code. Otherwise, guys, I just put that down in the description box for you. So make sure you check that out. Look into them. It's not the cheapest box around, but you get some really cool stuff in it. I did even get the opportunity to weigh in on some future potential items and stuff. I'm hoping I get more potential of that going. It's kind of fun. At the same time, I hope it doesn't spoil what future boxes will look like. I don't know. We'll find out on that. There it is, guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. If you've already signed up, tell me about it. Tell me how long you've been doing it and how much you love it as well. Let me know if I'm going to hit a point where I start to regret it or if I'm going to continue loving this. In the meantime, I hope that you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.